you gather, what I gather, I gather. Do you think you might play a little bit differently, knowing that you're going to have to play this opponent in tournament?
Everyone's different. I think Melee's so try-hard that we just, even in friendlies, we're trying at least 70%. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Like, the only difference between me and friendlies and tournament is I play a little safer in tournament now.
Yeah. And it's not even because you're not trying in the friendly. It just, that part of you just kind of wakes up in the tournament.
Yeah,
it's just,
when
it just
the blood
shows
starts
up.
pumping, you're just going to play a little different regardless.
Yeah.
Also, I played Magi one-on-one in basketball.
What happened?
Real quick.
What
How'd
happened?
that go?
I can't beat her. She's unbeatable.
Hey, you've each got your areas of expertise.
She's unbeatable.
Dang.
That's great.
I love that he brought it up for the self-roast.
You got to respect.
You got to respect
have
it.
to, yeah, he's just reporting. It's Mango the field reporter.
That's right.
Coming back around. So I was talking to Spark a little bit this morning while we were waiting for the shuttle about this matchup. Him and Cody were kind of going off about it a little bit. You know, Cody starts talking about matchups and he just gets a little heated. You know, sometimes.
He gets heated about a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
But Cody was saying that the main thing that Spark's gonna have to be watching out for against Hacks is so Hacks is amazing at this matchup because he's so good at converting off grabs.
Yeah.
So Fox has low percent follow-ups on Sheik that are very tough to hit, and Hacks can hit those follow-ups.
Yeah.
So I think that the fact that Spark was able to get some experience against those follow-ups, it's something that a lot of other Foxes don't do. So that may come into play in this set.
Yeah.
We're going to see how it goes. Also, Spark plays a super crouch-heavy grab reaction tech chase style.
I was going to say,
and against a player like Hacks, who's pretty solid defensively. Ooh, there he does get the grab.
I think Spark has not been terribly on point as I've seen Spark in the past in terms of those reaction tech chases.
Yeah.
Not been that consistent, but I have not seen him play today. So I think that's going to be very telling. When you have players like Wizzy or Spark that have so much of their gameplay revolved around that kind of dynamic, it's going to determine a lot of how the set goes. So curious to see how that's going to go.
He's going to have to mix in aggression at some point. He has to make the Fox scared of him.
Right.
Because when the Fox knows that you're just looking for those low percent grabs, or just build up a little bit of percent so he can start setting up the tech chasing with knockdown off stray hits too, he can just play around that, right?
Though
Fox is so much faster than Sheik.
I will say, though, yesterday when he was playing None, he did sort of wake up later in the set and started doing his tech chase thing. And I don't know if it's just a matter of warm-up. Maybe he's getting more and more comfortable. But,
that was nice.
you know.
We are seeing that with some of the players, right? And at this level of gameplay, waking up in the middle of the set is not enough.
A little too late.
It's
Yeah,
too
it's
late.
Too late, yeah.
Especially in a matchup like this where, dude, Sheik does not have good counter picks in this matchup. Fox's counter picks are way better.
Yeah. Right.
Like this, they're starting on, and this is like Sheik's potentially second best stage.
Yeah.
Right? It's like this or Found of Dreams.
That's typically the difficulty that you're going to have when you're stage striking or even counter picking a character like Fox,
short
right?
hop up air off that up throw. That's so good.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of follow-ups I was talking about.
That was really good SDI off
money.
the drill. Spark.
yeah,
too early.
Spark needed that. Oh, man.
He missed two things. Like, he had the needle
The
set
needle,
up there.
yeah.
He threw the needle a bit low, and then...
And he missed the slap.
That stinks. Oh, wow. What a follow-up by Axe. How does he gets stray shines, and he's just wave
Just
shines out of
converts.
all these. Like,
Yeah, he doesn't miss those.
It's nuts.
I just hope Spark isn't letting this get to his head. Looking at that 100% thinking this should be a gone stock. Like,
No.
I should
Oh,
already
there we
have
go.
this.
I
and
think
have a
he's
lead,
okay. I
right?
think he's okay just the way that he's even playing after that little loss, right?
Spark is a pretty stalwart player. Whoa.
Ooh.
Power shield the last needle.
Spilled coffee all over my shirt.
Nice.
Oh,
Let's go, Hugo.
man.
Not like it's a
Hugo.
white t-shirt or anything. You're in your own head now, dude. You're just thinking about the coffee on your shirt.
Don't worry, you can get another one at BTS.
I can't.
Oh,
At the BTS shop.
accidental F throw.
And so
Great
can
tech
the
by
viewers.
Hacks, too.
Without
BTSGG/shop is where you can get another one, Hugo
There you go,
Gonzalez.
bitch.
without coffee on it.
Without coffee. You're
I'm just putting my coffee down.
Dang it.
Sparks built a slightly larger percentage lead to the last talks.
Yeah.
Look at the patience. He's not coming. Ooh, then he goes for the boost grab. Big risk.
Have to
but
mix it in,
he
mix
hasn't
it in.
done that like much at all. That was the
Right.
first time he took a massive risk on boost grab.
I think Spark is playing pretty
Oh,
well.
that
Okay,
was
that's
sick.
so good.
That's tough to just deal with.
It covers so much, right? Because when you do that back air, you get on the stage before, even if you do miss you're still in a good position to continue the edge guard. So it's just something nice to do.
They're being so careful around each other in the neutral.
As they should.
A lot of respect for their
Oh, no.
respective
Oh,
punish games.
air dodge.
Oh, oh.
My God, Hax.
Hacks.
Oh, wow. Poofed him.
Oh. Kind of doing a little bit of a timing mix up there with that up B.
Okay. This is huge. Oh, whoa, he waits. Gets the flop. Oh.
That was hard
Oh, my
to
God.
cover.
Oh, that was such a good down tilt. He had to jump, though. He had to jump. Just the fact that he forced jump with that full hop.
Oh, I like the little fade with the neutral air.
That DI wasn't the best. Oh, he's at a super high percent.
Yeah,
too.
that's it.
Wow, I realize he's at 130.
Yeah, he kind of did combo DI as opposed to survival DI there on that last neutral air.
Damn.
He probably could have had one more time to get back onto stage, but I think Hax was still gonna. I think Hax was still gonna clean it out the way he was playing.
He wouldn't have missed the up smash.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. It was a soft nair, so he was at 120, and that sending him that far off with like not even the decent DI.
Back to Battlefield though, which is like you said, I think it's going to be one of the better stages, if not the best, in this matchup for Sparks End.
Definitely. So. It's crazy because it's like his main counter pick. Hax is like, yo, let's just go Battlefield. It's fine. Tri-state. Tri-state as fuck.
Is that a tri-state thing? They love Battlefield out there?
Don't you think most tournament sets you've had have gone Battlefield to start though? I think it's one of the most neutral stages, if not the most neutral.
Some matchups it is not that neutral. Some matchups
changes things
some
a lot.
matchups. I think in this matchup it's not terrible because just by virtue of Fox not really having to worry too much about stages, you know.
Honestly, Frozen.
Ooh, the
one
needles.
more?
Third needle.
I thought he was gonna take ledge after that one, but the patience
And
will pay off.
Doesn't let Hax land is the important part
At
about
no
that edge
point
guard.
in time.
Yeah. So really good needles. Actually, Shroomed was saying that Spark could develop his needle play for the edge guarding, right? And I feel like he's doing that a lot better
he came
in
by
this set.
yesterday during the edge guards and just kept talking about how he could
You should
simplify
needle.
things. Yeah.
Because that is what Shroomed is most focused on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His needle edge guards are great.
He's so good. Off stage, Shroomed has the amazing mix-ups, and he hits those needles so consistently.
So good to see from Spark. I think he's definitely not playing bad.
Oh, that's spacing.
Yeah.
Gets the boost grab. Keeps it going. Wow.
That's so telling, man. That's so telling.
got it.
When someone, I saw this in the Wizrobe set too, in the tech chasing, when you go for the crash and you're able to dash out of it, dash back out of it, and continue, then it's like, oh, you're playing on point. This is,
Yeah, that is good play.
You're doing well.
I like those needles he threw out. Those just cover regular get up. They will net you a lot of percent. And like, this is, 20, once you get around 20-30% for Sheik, some moves will start to knock down more readily off of missed CC. Once you get the Fox to that percent.
He's just focusing on the small hits, just
get
him out of that percentage.
Yeah, it's perfect that he's done so far.
See that?
That's so fast.
That's why that back air is so good.
All right.
He tried to fastball snap ledge too, but he ended up just flying into the blast zone.
So very close to getting him out of the crouch percent.
Oh my God, that
Probably needs
timing!
one more hit.
That was literally at like right after his platform invincibility ended.
Oh. There, I think he could have either gone into forward tilt just because the dash shot kind of sent you a little bit off stage, or even like ran off a little bit and jumped back with neutral air. But it happened so fast, so.
Yeah. I mean, even the jab he threw out, it almost worked.
It almost worked. Yeah, it almost worked.
Because he almost caught, Hax jumped out of it, right?
Right,
So if you
right.
throw the jab, one big thing is that they're not, it hits them out of hit stun and there might be buffering things. So
But that was the
jump a lot.
that was the big thing that Shroom said that Spark could improve on, is keeping it simple in the edge guarding. So
Yeah,
there's a couple of situations where
he does complicate things sometimes.
you can kind of see that.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. What a recovery.
Man, Hax ran away with
that
this, and it
F
was
throw.
looking so good for Spark. And then there was an SD.
Yeah, the SD is just the difference maker. Because I think he only had 60% or so on Hax. Dude, that's ridiculous. You have to change. Oh, my God. Hax's ability to wave shine out of shield KO you for misspacing like that. Most Foxes are just, if you do that late in air, they're going to like try to grab and sometimes get punished for it.
That was the longest sip I've ever seen someone take. Hax was just sipping on that water. Oh, my goodness. Also, shout-outs to his pants.
Nice pants.
Shoutouts to his
You're a
pants,
big
yeah.
fan of red pants?
I love red pants.
Yeah. Where are your red? I haven't seen you wear those red pants in a while, man.
Hax took them.
He's wearing them right now.
Yo, can I borrow your pants?
Cop your style.
Yo, Vision. I need to borrow your pants. I love your pants. Really good.
I think he landed.
Ooh, I love when
He did
Sheiks
land,
do
yeah.
the little down air in their combo tree. It looks so stylish.
How did that needle miss? Oh, that looks like it went right by him. Oh, boy. That jab could have been big, too. Nice. Hax always goes for the little shield stop bear setups when he's not entirely sure about his punish.
Right.
He's like,
He can always adjust.
at least I
Yeah.
can reset it and just
Yeah.
run it again.
You can tell he was expecting a roll away, and then
Yep.
he recognized it. Shield stops.
Yep. So good.
Look at Sparks. Good DI on these drills, though, because a lot of times that would net Fox either like a grab or a shine or something, right? But getting nothing off those drills.
He's been getting solid, and not like the best, but pretty good SDI on the wave shines too. But Hax is still following up on it.
Yeah, the wave shines in particular, I think, is also telling on the Fox's end, right? How they're going to be punishing against those kind of DIs.
That's where Hax thrives.
That's where Hex thrives.
Hax loves shining and then doing things out of shine on the ground.
Ooh, I like
Snuck
that.
underneath him. That could be big. We're trying to SDI in this time. He was mixing it up.
Yeah, couldn't get to the other side of him, though, so the wave shine will connect into the up smash.
Yeah, that was 3 wave shines. Previously, he actually got triple wave shine and all tried to SDI away, and that time he all tried to SDI in.
I think going in, out is like the hardest thing for Fox to really get. Unless you can get into the other side of Fox. Then you have to do the turnaround.
All right.
That was so sick. And doing the up air actually gives him more time if that does miss than the up smash, right?
Right.
Because there's less end lag. That's
so
so
true.
crazy.
I was actually about to ask, what do you think about that up air?
He's got
Made
KO
it more
for this.
optimal. So it was just the time he saved, just in case he missed.
Just in case. And I think the way he also did it, he could have maybe edge canceled if Sheik wasn't there.
It's kind of swag, too.
Yeah.
Okay, to keep putting pressure on Sheik.
Right.
Sometimes being swag is optimal.
Yeah.
I hate that the word swag has re-entered my lexicon. This week.
It's
It's a good word.
because of this
Damn
weekend.
swag bracket.
Shouldn't have left. Shouldn't have left.
Shouldn't have left?
No.
Hugo, class is for men, swag is for boys.
That was a great meme back in the day.
Yeah,
It was.
I love that meme. It's like- I was honestly waiting the entire swag bracket to try to find like
try
a
to
good
throw
time
it
to
in?
shoehorn it in, and I never got a good one.
All right, I'm glad you got one.
Yeah,
in.
Got it on Sunday. The most important
Swag
day.
Sunday.
The most swag of the days.
You guys are gonna be saying swag all day.
Nah,
now.
yeah, you brought it back. I actually forgot about that word till just now.
Oh boy.
Oh.
That's great air dodge in by Hax. There's not a ton that Spark could do once he committed to ledge. Ooh.
That's a great mix-up.
Oh my god.
Oh.
He didn't throw the low needles.
He had the right idea.
He like baited him to go high by doing the needle
right.
setup.
But
Yeah,
then he still missed.
Yeah.
Good drift on Hax's part. Yeah, there it is.
Wow.
Wow.
Hax's confirms are
brutal.
looking sick right now. Spark,
Spark, I think
wasn't even playing terrible. It's just like a few mistakes.
I think Spark just recognizes that Hax is playing out of his mind.
Everyone is playing pretty decently.
No,
though. I think everyone has stepped it up, at least
Yeah.
of the players not eliminated. Everyone stepped it up on this this day.
You know, Hax actually had a
Four.
chance of ending up in winners with that crazy pool that was tied like 4 different ways. If
That's
Mango
right.
had beaten Plup, he would have ended up in winners. So when he was
Right.
watching the match, saw that Mango lost, he was a little disappointed, but I think he just, gathered himself and just showed up today.
Right.
Yeah.
Hacks
What's up, man?
Not much to say. You got to stay focused.
That's what I'm talking about.
Played well.
Good games.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you played really well. Sweet.
I like that.
I love that.
the vibe
Yeah.
on Sunday at
Sunday,
Summit.
Vibe.
Silent Sunday.
Silent Sunday. There's
nothing to
definitely-
say.
I like that.
Yeah,
Did
nothing
you
to
just come
say.
up with that?
No,
It was me.
no.
Yeah,
It's-
I've
Is
been
it
the first
prior
person to say it.
people do this all
prior
the time?
commentators.
Okay.
I've done that.
Yeah, I've been saying that.
I think it was Phil. Shout out to Phil, by the way.
Oh,
to Phil.
Phil.
You're right.
shout-outs.
Phil did say it first.
Yeah. How dare you?
Excuse me.
You trying to cop Phil's
You trying
steez?
to take Phil?
I'm trying to
Come
take
on,
your
bro.
sweater. I'm trying to take Phil's commentary. I'm taking it old.
You do need something to cover up that coffee stain.
God
Where's the coffee stain? Ooh.
It's
right
actually
here.
not super apparent, but it's pretty big.
It's right here, dude. It's embarrassing.
I'm telling everybody.
Good job. Man, that's it. Everyone's stepping it up today, and I feel like waking up, like we said earlier, waking up in the middle of the set is not going to cut it right now.
Nope.
You got to be
You gotta show
100 out the gate.
Right away.
I don't even know if Spark completely woke up at any point in that set. It's not even like he played miserable. You just have
No.
to play your best.
Yeah.
Hax
I think
is
Hax
playing-
is just on the next level.
He's playing good. He's playing sick right now. And we know the level that Hax has attained over the last 4 or 5 months at this point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and even
He's-
before that, he's been just building and building up.
He's
to
on some top 10 shit
Totally.
lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he end up on the MBGR? He was pretty high. He was like
top
20, I think, or just outside of it.
No, top 20.
He was top
He
20.
ended up in the top 20. I forget
19 or
exactly
something like
where.
that. Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
I'm not a nerd. I don't memorize numbers.